right, it was a Cadillac.
All right, gliding silently onto the stage. First prize in Class A American and European Antiques through 1924. Tom Watling from Turlock, California with a 1903 Cadillac Model A rear entrance tonneau. Be sure to take a look at the basketry on that and all the nickel plating. Beautiful car. 109 years old. We'll forgive it a little eccentricity. All right, crew. All right, next in Class B American and European cars 1925 to 1942, Kevin Wise of Elk Grove, California with a 1929 Studebaker Dictator model GE Cabriolet. Studebaker was an extremely high quality and successful vehicle in the late 1920s. And our first car is now running. Class B. And in American and European Classic Open cars, first prize to Lynn and Jean Kissel from Livermore, California with a 1924 Kissel Model 55 Speedster. Extremely rare car. There are very few of these that have survived. This car started life on a station in Australia and was found in well-used condition and brought back to look like you see it here today. Lynn and Jean Kissel with their Kissel. Thank you very much. Golf clubs on the side. And in closed classics, American and European from 1922 to 48, first prize goes to Ken and Carolyn Porteous from Lake Almanor, California with a 1936 Studebaker President Custom Sedan. This is the absolute top-of-the-line offering from Studebaker in 1936. Very rare car. Production because of the Depression had plunged and very few of these cars were built. Even fewer survived. And next in our class for Pierce-Arrow automobiles, Evan Gus Young from Grass Valley, California with a 1930 Pierce-Arrow Model B Club Sedan. Pierce was one of the major luxury auto producers up through 1938. Built in Buffalo, New York, noted because their headlights were mounted in the fenders before any other car adopted that styling. We're going to call the owner of this car Fumes from now on because he ran out of gas on the road up the hill onto the show field this morning. But we solved that. Beautiful Pierce-Arrow. And in our category for Packard automobiles, John and Jean Fuchs from Sacramento, California with a 1942 Packard Model 110 convertible coupe. A 6-cylinder car, beautiful pre-war styling. Pierce-Arrow, Packard, and Peerless were referred to as the 3 Ps of luxury automobiles in the United States. In our Rolls-Royce and Bentley class, Ray Gibson from Turlock, California with a 1930 Rolls-Royce Phantom II Hooper-bodied all-weather tourer. Beautiful car. You notice there's a plate on the front of this car that indicated it had taken part in the Pebble Beach Motoring Classic, which means it drove from Seattle to Pebble Beach recently and completed the trip without a hiccup. Beautiful, beautiful. And in our category for wooden-bodied automobiles, station wagons, if you will. First prize, Patrick G. McHenry from Brentwood, California, a 1949 Buick Roadmaster estate wagon with coachwork by Ionia. In those days, Buick did not build their own station wagon bodies. They were contracted to a unique individual manufacturer, and Ionia built this body. Next, we're pleased to have a big group of Franklin automobiles here this year, and winning first prize in that category is a 1912 Franklin Model G Touring belonging to Chet and Marlene Zimmerman from Los Altos, California. Franklin was a very high-quality, innovative car. Every Franklin ever built was an air-cooled engine. We're pleased to have the Franklin group back. We're very lucky this year. The last time they came, it rained, but we didn't blame them for that. And in our category for unrestored automobiles, first prize for pre-World War II, Jake Harvey from Lodi with a 1938 Lincoln Zephyr Coupe sedan. This is a very streamlined offering from Lincoln in the late 30s, mid-30s, and this particular body type is one of the rarest that was built by Lincoln in their Zephyr line. Really exceptional car. Remember, this car has never been restored. This is how it left the showroom. Original paint, original upholstery, original plate work. Someone spent a lot of time doing careful maintenance on that car.
Yeah. Beautiful car.
Next, in our post-war unrestored automobiles, Lawrence Camuso from San Jose with a 1948 Oldsmobile sedan. And in this case, I do know that this car has 7,400 original miles on it. Again, original paint, interior, bright work. Even original tires are in the possession of the owner. 1948 Oldsmobile, model 78 sedan. Beautiful car. And next in our mini and micro car class, best in class goes to Bruce Blair of Carson City, Nevada with a 1961 Morris Minor 1000 Coupe. Well, I'm sorry, it's a 1 million Coupe. Finished in the lilac. Always a favorite category to get the unique little cars. Between 1946 and 54, Marshall and Nancy Krause from Sacramento, California with a 1949 Cadillac, model 6107 Fastback Coupe. This was a post-war Cadillac design that helped catapult Cadillac into the dominant position in the American luxury car field. The first appearance of tail fins, which moved on beyond Cadillac to kind of sweep automotive styling. And in American Automobiles 1955 through 61, Barb and Marge Hettinger from Orangevale, California, with a 1955 Buick Century two-door hardtop. Century was Buick's smaller body with a bigger engine, so if you wanted a peppy Buick, this is the one you bought. And in American Automobiles 1962 through 72, Doug Warriner from Fair Oaks, California, 1962 Chrysler 300H hardtop. Chrysler 300 series, which was introduced in 1955, features dual 4-barrel carburation and lots of performance additions. And this is the H series in that lineup of Chrysler muscle cars, if you will. 1962, 308 hardtop. And in our Corvette category, best in class to John and Carmen Clemens from El Dorado Hills, California, 1959 Chevrolet Corvette Roadster. America's Sports Car, fiberglass body, high performance V8 engine, the classic Corvette style. In our American Muscle Car category from 1965 to 1971. Best in class to Deborah and Jimmy Clendenning from El Dorado Hills, a 1970 Ford Torino GT Coupe. A very unusual high-performance Torino, beautifully presented. Very rare car. One thinks of a Mustang of that era as being Ford muscle car, but the Torino was one of their very special offerings with their biggest engine. All right, in our European Sports and Grand Touring category, best in class to David Rossiter from Folsom, California, a 1951 Allard model K2 Roadster. Car with British heritage and American V8 power. Very obvious in the racing scene in the early 1950s. Beautiful example. If you thought that 1903 Cadillac was quiet, we're moving into our category for Triumph automobiles, and our best in class goes to Gary and Junie Cooper from Ventura, California, with a 1947 Triumph 1800 convertible, which was being driven to the event and got very close by, and Gary Cooper detected that he must have blown a head gasket because it was heating. So the car arrived the last leg of the trip with a little assistance, and it's a walk-on triumph for him. Without his Triumph, because he's letting it rest until he can make the repairs. Very, very early triumph, 1947. Our hard luck trophy, or one of them. All right, next in our Jaguar category, Daniel and Susan Dunham from Fresno with a 1967 Jaguar 420G Saloon. This was Jaguar's big luxury sedan from that era and a beautiful, beautiful example. Interior fittings of the quality level of Rolls-Royce and yet Jaguar power and handling. And next in our category for MG automobiles, Robert and Carolyn Alley from Rockland, California, with a 1938 MG Model MB Roadster. The earlier MG than those you typically see has styling very reminiscent of the older ones, of the newer ones, pardon me. A beautiful example of an early MG. MG was one of the first cars post-World War II to really make an impact in the American sports car market. And in our next British group, well, Morgan Automobiles, a very low production, high quality sports car from England. Jim and Christine Nickerson from Folsom, California with a 1961 Morgan Model 44 Roadster. Morgans are still being produced. Their current styling is reminiscent of this styling. A few alterations for safety reasons, but very, very high quality, respected British car. And in our Lotus automobile category, Philip Mitchell from San Jose, California with a 1968 Lotus Elan S2 SE Coupe. Lotus was well known for racing in the early 60s, and even their passenger cars such as this had essentially all the qualifications to race. Very high quality British automobile. And in our post-war European coach-built automobiles, David and Sandra Rossiter again from Folsom, California with a 1960 Porsche Model 356B Drowse body roadster. Very unusual car. Individual German coach builder Drowse, D-R-A-U-Z. Very, very rare car. And in our Ford Model A category, best in class today, Wayne and Lynn Linden from Auburn, California with their 1930 Ford Model A sedan. Henry's answer to the Model T, which some people said finally, and it was a huge success despite being introduced at the outset of the Depression. One of America's other favorite sports cars from the 1950s in our Thunderbird category, Diana and Bill Mann from San Carlos, California with a 1956 Ford Thunderbird. We had a beautiful display of Thunderbirds today. We always get a lot of support from the Santa Clara Valley Thunderbird Club, and they are a favorite of many people. And in our commercial category, Ted Johnson from Orangevale Best in class with his 1941 Ford pickup. Beautiful red truck. I don't think I want to haul anything now. It's too pretty. Alright, vintage motorcycles, riding onto the stage. Best in class, Bill and Nancy Keogh from Loomis, a 1946 Indian model 346T. Indian was a very early motorcycle manufacturer, built a lot of racing bikes. Bay, California, 1972, Jake Tomaso Pantera. With a combination of exotic styling and American V8 power. Don't bring vintage trailers up over the ramp because of some space restrictions. My favorite to be Dennis and Sandra Weber from South Tahoe, California with their 1963 Airstream Bambi. Alright, moving on to some special awards. Our judges selected what they thought was the most exciting open car. And the winner this year is Ralph Maceo from Santa Cruz, California, with a very special 1958 Fiat, model 1200 TV, Pininfarina bodied Spider. Beautifully, so many special details on this car, custom coachwork by Pininfarina, proving that in that era, Fiat was building some fabulously complex and luxurious and very sporty and peppy automobiles. Beautiful car. And voted the best unrestored vehicle in the Concours today, again, Lawrence Camuso from San Jose with his 7,400 mile 1948 Oldsmobile Model 78 sedan. Original paint, original upholstery, original bright work. Beautiful car. And an award presented in honor of the many sponsors of our event. Our judges have chosen Bill and Donna Odell from Corcoran, California, with a 1935 Hudson Deluxe convertible. Hudson was building very special cars, very Art Deco styling during the 1930s, and made a huge imprint in the market. And they're often underappreciated, but this is a really spectacular example of evolutionary styling from the mid-1930s. Fender skirts, flowing bead on the fenders, a very special car. And next, chosen the most elegant closed car in the show today, appropriately a Pierce Arrow, Evan Gus Young from Grass Valley, California, a 19... Whoops, I'm out of order. Oh, I couldn't see it. Pardon me. This is an award given by the Ironstone Concours Foundation recognizing a special car, Carl and Carol Madsen from Mountain View, California, with their 1966 Jaguar E-Type Coupe. This car, for a closed body, was really a revolutionary vehicle when it was introduced in 1961 or 1962. And let's look at the lines on this car and the styling and the thought that went into it. Very fantastic performance, truly a Jaguar. And this example is done just as it would have rolled out of the showroom in 1966. All right, another one of those silent entries. Okay, Dennis and Sandra Weber have come up from the Trader Village, probably reluctantly, as they had the best time back there. Dennis and Sandra Weber from South Lake Tahoe, who brought their 1963 Airstream Bambi. These people know how to go to a concours. They bring a trailer, they camp on the ground, they never have to leave. They've got shade trees. I think we should join them. And back to our most elegant closed car of the show. Again, Evan Gus Young from Grass Valley, California, with a 1930 Pierce Arrow Model B close-coupled sedan. Again, Pierce Arrow built in Buffalo, New York. Always fender-mounted headlights, leather roof, Londo arms, beautiful car, the essence of elegance. I'm going to let Wayne Craig, who has helped us with our race car class, introduce the next award.
Thank you. I know many of you enjoyed those sounds earlier today. Kind of unusual. Thank you. I'm honored to present this next award, not only because of the car, but because of what the award stands for. This is the Martin Swig Memorial Award, who has been a board member of Ironstone Concours for years and unfortunately passed away this year. He's an icon in the industry for vintage motor racing. Everybody looked up to Martin. He was one of the motivators to make this sport what it is, and knew many of these people that displayed race cars here today. And we didn't judge the race cars this year. This is our first year. We wanted to introduce an array of race cars from 1911 to 2001 and show you what racing is all about. And thanks to all of those that brought their race cars. I think we had a fine field today and accomplished our task. But at the end of the day, we want to honor Martin by showing him that we're going to continue to do our part for vintage motor racing. And so the best best vintage racing car award goes this year to Brian Blaine in his 1911 National that raced at the first Indianapolis 500. Thank you.
Well, that car made up for the ones that didn't make any noise while they were going over the stage. We always give two Best of Show awards at Ironstone, and this year we decided to give one for cars that were more than 100 years old and one for cars that are less than 100 years old. And the first car which will receive a Best of Show award from the National Automobile Museum in Reno, the Old Hera collection, a 1933 Cadillac V16 Fleetwood convertible sedan. The car was delivered new to jazz singer Al Jolson. It's been part of the Hera collection for many, many, many years. Bill Hera established a restoration shop as he built his collection, which became the standard bearer for restoration on the West Coast and in fact in the whole country. And this car, which is fabulous, fabulous condition, is wearing a restoration that has to be at least 35 or 40 years old. And that's a testament to the quality of work that Bill Hera developed out of his shop in Reno. His activities in that area put Reno on the map as an old car mecca, as you can see from Hot August Nights and other events that continue to this day. Congratulations. If you haven't been to the National Auto Museum lately, it's full of things like this, and it's such a pleasure to go there. The license plate says Jolson. All right, and for our cars more than 100 years old, which we don't often have many, arriving under its own power, a 1903 Cadillac. Rear entrance to no, Tom Watling from Turlock, California. First year of Cadillac production. Unfortunately, Tom had to travel back to Turlock this afternoon. He was in the car the first time around, but his daughter's having an engagement party tonight. His wife said that if he wasn't home on time, it would be very difficult. So Rob Miller from Murphy's is helping him out by driving the car over for his ultimate award and keeping the car overnight for him so that family dynamics can continue uninterrupted. 1903 Cadillac, Model A, rear entrance to no, luggage by basket weave, nickel-plated accessories, single cylinder to one-cylinder Cadillac. And off it goes, one cylinder at a time. And that concludes our awards. As I said at the outset, every car on this field was a winner today. We invite you back next year, same time, same month, same weekend. Gail, I don't have that date on my list, but do you recall it?
Yes, our date next year, it's always the fourth Saturday in September, and that happens to be September 28th. And so, now if you want to get a prime room, book your rooms right now, and we're going to plan another great show. We're already in the works doing some planning. So we hope to see everybody here. And before I say goodbye, I think that we have a special raffle drawing.